is Miranda Cruz, and I am the author of this little book here. This is Everlasting Nora. It came out in October of 2018. It's published by Starscape under Tor Books, which is a division of Macmillan. And it's received some very nice reviews. It's been received very well, in fact. It's received 2 stars, starred reviews, one from Kirkus and one from School Library Journal. As far as myself, I am not a full-time writer. I started writing only about 12 years ago. My current career is a cytogenetics technologist. So basically, I analyze chromosomes for a living, and I write whenever I can after that.
What sounds like a very full plate that you have. What I can't even say the name of your profession. What is your title again, and what is it exactly that you're doing with chromosomes?
Okay, so I am a cytogenetics technologist. So cytogenetics is a very new laboratory science in the medical field. And what we do is we study the chromosomes for particular mutations. It started out for for helping people understand if they were born with particular anomalies. So studying their chromosomes helped us help physicians basically define or put a name to certain, certain, I guess, birth defects is what I should say. But the field that I work in is specifically for cancer. And so cancer cytogenetics came about in maybe around the 1970s, late 1970s, so it's very new science. And I think a scientist was looking at a blood sample from a leukemia patient, and they found a mutation. And so ever since that time, the science for this has just escalated and kept developing. So what I do is particularly in the lab that I work for, I work at a cancer center. And we study the chromosomes for leukemia patients. And we take a sample of their bone marrow, we grow it, we harvest the cells, and then we examine the chromosomes for particular, I keep saying mutations. And over the years, and I've been in this industry, in this field for about 25 years. And it's from the time that I started to now, it's advanced leaps and bounds. And we've discovered so many mutations related to so many different cancers and diseases. And from that information, doctors and scientists have developed protocols for chemotherapy and treatments that have helped these patients live longer and more quality lives, better quality lives.
Well, now I'm going to be torn because I was going to ask you when your next book was coming, and was hoping that it was going to come soon. But now I'm thinking, gosh, if we keep you writing, are we keeping you away from the very important work that you're also doing on the science side?
Well, that's funny because as much as I would love to be a full-time writer, it's just not possible economically, for my family to do so. So I have to keep working. But I do love my job too, and I do care about what I do and how it impacts patient health. So it's kind of twofold, and I like being able to do both. So yeah, the book, obviously, day jobs take priority in my life currently because it is paying the bills. But it's like trying to squeeze my time. Luckily for me, I have children, but they're grown children, so I don't have to bus anybody to school or hound anybody for homework. So I can actually take care of the writing things after work or before work.
And have you always been able to use both the right side of your brain and the left side of your brain pretty much equally?
Yeah, I think so. And I think it also kind of spills over a little bit to my creative side, my science side, because I am very, working in the science field, you're so regimented, you have to follow procedures, in order to, do this, you have to follow rules. And so when it comes to writing, I tend to be very structured. You know, I have to know what I'm going to do next. And I always play around with like, you know, plot formulas.